Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. Now today, it's going to be a little bit of a different video. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial, mainly focused on the newer sort of player base of the game, because, you know, it's kind of, this, you know, when you first join the game, you kind of enter the dorm room and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do, what's this thing? So, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to work this, the maker pen. But yeah, so I'm basically just gonna be going over all the things you can do with it. You get like all the tabs here, what they do, and then yeah, let's get right into it, shall we? So for this, I'm gonna be switching over to my POV so that you guys can actually see the whole layout, the whole like menu, so I can actually show you what it does. Let's go. Now the first thing you'll see on your Make a Pen menu is Edit. Now what this does, it's used for this thing right here, and a lot of other things. It's most useful for this. So this is called the animation gizmo. I'll go on a whole new video about that maybe. But basically you wire this to an object and then you can click Edit, and here it comes up with this menu. You don't need to know what this is because you won't be doing any animating. But okay, move on to the next one. Create. Now, this is the main thing for, you know, creating objects like, let's see, this cube right here. So, yeah, then we have our cube. Now, what's next? Oh yes, the select one. So, you have the 4 cubes right here. They're all individual. I highlight them. They're all individual cubes. Now, if I want to merge these objects, I can select them all, just like that, and this options button comes up. Now, if I click merge shapes, guess what happens? Now it's all one object. So if I hover over it, it's all one object now. It's helpful with saving ink in a lot of rooms, because as you can see here, in the palette menu, there's a limited ink space. It's like the storage for the room. Now, on to the next one. Move. I'm pretty sure you know what this does. Move. You can do this. Move left and right. All that. Rotate. I'm sure you know what it does. You can rotate, stuff like that. You can do that. Yeah, it's pretty helpful. Scale. Now you can make it bigger. I mean, a little smaller, or absolutely massive. So yeah, that helps with a lot of bigger and smaller objects. Now for the wire tool. Now this is what I was talking about. You can wire different gadgets and things like this. Wire that. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm not trying to do that, but it could be useful for other things. Now for configure. Now what this does, it's mainly used for configuring options for objects like this. If I go here, this comes up. Now you can click stop at end or stop at start for the animation. Loop, ping pong. Over here, you can put physics mode, decoration, which you can like put your hand through it and stuff, and you can walk through it, or you can put your hand through anything, but physical, falls on the ground, stuff like that, you know. Lots of other settings, it's very useful. So, the next one, clone. Now, if you want to make other objects of the same, you just do this, and then bam, there's another one. And then, well, I kind of skipped there, but yeah, there's the delete. The delete button, that just as you thought, it deletes things. So now onto the Recolour tab. Now, as you can see, it brings up this. So you can see all of these are orange. So if I go to, let's say blue. I like the color blue. Let's say I want to change this to blue. Now it's blue. Now let's say I want to change it to pink. Now it's pink. It's very helpful for like, you know, other things. Now for the freeze tool, this is a very crucial tool, because if you don't want anyone grabbing everything and messing things up, you can just freeze. Object frozen. Now no one can grab it. If you drop your makeup pen, no one can grab it. Well, you can't grab this either, but that's just the mode it's in. So yeah. What's next? We got the delete one. Obviously, it deletes things. It can't delete frozen objects though, which is good. Manipulate. Now, this it took me a while to actually figure out what this was. If you click on this object right here, you can stretch it like that. You can stretch it up and down. You can stretch the width of it or the thickness of it. But yeah, it's overall very useful if you don't want to use the scale tool. Now for the final one, make invention. So as you can see here, object selected. If I want to make this an invention for some reason, I go to next. I can name it. I'm just going to keep that now. And then I can take a photo. There we go. And successfully saved. Then I can publish it if I want, but if I want to spawn it in again, I can go to Inventions, click on this, and press my trigger, and there it is, the same thing. Now for probably the most useful tool, the undo thing. So redo. So if let's say I want to delete this. If I do that, so that was an accident. I want to undo delete. Then I realize, oh no, I actually want to delete that. Redo delete. And then, for example, if I click on edit with this is done editing button, I can just do that. And then we're done. Out of the menu. So yeah, it's a pretty simple pretty simple thing to, you know, to get used to. You'll get used to it eventually. Yeah, if you watched to the end of this video, thank you so much. You are the people that are keeping the watch time high and getting recommended to other viewers. So thank you so much. Please subscribe. We've just went over 300. It's been awesome. Thank you. Goodbye.